I've been to Bangkok, I've been to New York, been to London, been to many other cities, but Manila, never did I ever think it was anything like this. I've now got myself an apartment. This shows you don't need to budget, because this was £32 for the night. You definitely don't need to budget as hard as £1 a night. Don't know who would actually do that. This is what we're chilling with. Living room in here. We need it. We've got the fridge freezer. We've got a full-on kitchen. Full-on bathroom to ourselves, obviously. We've got a nice shower. Queen bed. A lot of storage. Spare bed if we need it. Big old fan. I mean, there is actually aircon as well. I can actually enjoy my day and not have to worry about storing my bags, because these 2 bags was what I was carrying around this morning. It's just painful, especially in this heat. Today it's like 28 in the city. Right, I'm finally ready. Sorted some footage out. Got some storage. So I head out into Manila. You want to be in it? See you, bye. I love it. I'm out of the tower block that I'm staying in. If you look around here, you look immediately up. Look how tall some of these buildings are. All these complexes here. And all of this is built just around the Venice Mall. As soon as you turn up to this place, first view you greet with is Venice itself. I've not actually been to Venice, it's on the list. I've been to Italy and I've been skiing in the Alps. I can now say I've been. This place itself is basically a massive shopping mall, but then it also has huge, big brands here that I've not seen anywhere else in the Philippines. For example, TGI Fridays. There we have it, just through there. There goes someone's on the Swan. Where we are right now, it doesn't really feel in the Philippines. This is nothing like the rest of it that I've seen. This is definitely a much richer area for sure. I mean, for one, you don't see cars everywhere, you see mopeds. 2, you can just see it's very well kept. Not like other parts of the Philippines isn't, but see a lot of off-road tracks. I mean, I'm referring to the islands here. Where I am right now, Metro Manila, which is kind of like the built-up side to Manila. It's very modernised, and then around it, I don't want to call them slums, but they pretty much are. I'm tired. This is exactly what I'm on about in terms of the real side of the Philippines. This is what the majority of people live in. Buildings like this, literally all piled on top of each other, wires everywhere, bits of scrap metal. It puts in perspective and makes you appreciate what we actually have back home. I've just made it to the next big mall. Never believe the name of this one. It's called Aura, hence why I'm here. One thing I've noticed, and I've had it a lot of the past 2 weeks, is that a lot of people just like to look at you. I don't know if that's because I'm the only British guy here or because I'm holding this. Someone recently taught me the best way to respond to people is just smile and wave. Hello? What size is this supermarket? What the hell? You still get your bog standard Kellogg's. What is that? You just get that and just wear that around the place. I think I found 7-Eleven on steroids. That is 12p. You can get 1.5 litres of full fat Coke, 87p. Right, I come to the most important section of the supermarket. 66p for a can of Salmon Bell. You can now see why some nights here I've been absolutely smashed. One thing I love about this place is the fact that I'm considered tall here. I just go around mogging everyone. I'm telling you here, it's unspoken riz. Just tell when like you walk past girls that are working or just wherever, some of the staff in there, you can just see it, they're just giggling to themselves. So all you got to do is book a flight and come to the Philippines. They have a Marks and Spencer in the Philippines. Okay, this is something I have to see. I found Colin the Caterpillar in the Philippines. Is it any cheaper? £275. £3.72. Well, they've obviously had to import all of this over. £9.12 for M&S instant coffee. Yeah, don't buy anything from M&S in the Philippines. This is the whole mall. Now that is some aura. Even when the light's green, cars still decide to come. Yeah, look. It's green, mate. I just realised the 3rd mall I've been in today, all within walking distance of each other. They just love their malls here. It looks like it's a festival of some sort or show in the middle of the mall. Jerk it out. Oh, Lotus, all the way from my home county. I live in Norfolk. That is the home of Lotus. That's sick. Just noticed how big these streets are. Look at the size of this. You do not want to end up staying in that yellow box. I literally just turned the corner and now look at this for a view.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear, the camera's here.
This is absolutely insane. Literally, I feel like I'm in New York right now, but New York, if it was hotter and there were palm trees everywhere. I might be completely wrong on this, but where I am right now is kind of like the Times Square of Manila.
And the microphones and they wanna know,
I thought there was one word I thought I'd be able to escape coming all the way across the other side of the world, but clearly not. Rise and slay. Well, I never thought I'd be saying these words, but I'm currently enjoying a cappuccino from an M&S cafe in the Philippines. Can't be more of a Brit abroad than that. £1.96. Not bad. How hot is it? Oh, it's hot. Oh, okay. I could get used to this. Get ready. 3, 2, 1.
yeah, a fresh, cool young Lou, trying to cash his microphone check 212. Wanna believe my own hype, but it's too untrue. The world brought me to my knees. What have you brung you?
Hey, I've chosen a sushi restaurant. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it all looks nice. But she's just given me a cold towel. I'm assuming I clean my hands with it. Not sure if she was implying that I look dirty. I wouldn't blame her. These Japanese bowls, that's literally like £3. So a meal deal plus the drinks, very, very cheap. And a view of the Manila Times Square, not bad.
Go back, whatever you did, you undo. Heavy as heaven, the devil on me 2 tons too.
All right, I fancy some dessert, so I thought, you know what? Let's come to Shake Shack. And I've looked at the menu, Manila exclusive. It's called an oob shake. I don't know how it is that I've never seen a Shake Shack in the UK, yet they've got one in the Philippines. $3.65. Hey, can I get your... Someone explain why it's purple. I have no idea what I've just ordered here. Okay, I didn't expect it to taste like that. It tastes like a chocolate milkshake. But you're telling me this is chocolate. I'm in this sort of like park area and everyone is running. See? And they're not only that, they're all playing badminton in the streets. Not doing it with a net, but everyone's either playing badminton, sports, or out for a run. I'd probably be doing the same thing. I say that as I'm drinking a Shake Shack. It's like there's about to be a run club. Seems like everyone is out at night. This is cool.
Are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear, the crowd is here.
I'm now back at the Venice Canal Mall, and there's a whole area that I didn't see before, and now it's night time as well. Everything's now lit up. I've looked online and this place is about 10 years old, and it doesn't look it at all. It doesn't look dated whatsoever. When I pan this round, you can see that everything is in really good condition and well kept. I'm surprised why there's so many people want to come here. Very different at night. Right, back at the apartment. I'm just quickly packing some last minute things and I'm going to go grab a grab to the airport. I had a good conversation with the waitress. She was a local Filipino. I asked her about travelling to Europe and she said that it was just impossible for a local to do that. You have to have a certain amount of money in the bank in order to prove that you can afford it. And she told me the amount was equivalent to nearly £3,000. And then just to fly over, again, it's sort of like similar prices. Like it's a lot of money. And the average Filipino doesn't have that. When she said that, it made me really appreciative of being able to even come out here in the first place. In terms of Manila, the moral of this video is basically don't skip Manila when you come here. Most people just fly into Manila and fly immediately out to the islands. Now I did that initially because I was meeting my mate, if you haven't seen the video yet. But I wanted to make sure I saw it on the way back. Loads of things to do in Manila and it's not expensive. And you saw tonight, they've got all the big brands here. Like there's nothing here that you can't get out in the West anyway. And a lot of the time here it's cheaper, depending on obviously what's shipped over. But yeah, Philippines, beautiful country, beautiful people, and it's affordable. So what more could you want? Is there a lot of crime in Manila? I've felt safe. No, there is.
There is. You know that our President Duterte, for our president today, the past president.
Yes, the past.
Oh, it's very tough.
Very tough.
Yes.
They kill people.
Yeah, they kill because of the drugs.
Oh.
You hear that news?
Oh, was that, yeah, like gangs?
Yeah.
Right.
And the policeman, bang, 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 bang.
The police, really?
Yeah, like it. death squad.
Would you say the crime now is outside of Metro Manila?
It's much less now.
There's much less now. First time trying Jollibee here. Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I like it. Do you know what I mean by that? A pub? It's very common.
They are hub, huh?
There's a-
They call hub.
Pub.
Hub.
Pub, yeah, that's it. That's the one. And that is why I love Filipino people. They're just great.
You are what you say you are, a superstar. Then have no fear, the cameras keep.
I don't know what's actually going on. Bro's doing something to this one.